Assalamu alaikum and good morning viewers, and welcome you all in the lecture of the series of the public health. In the today lecture of the public health, we will discuss a very important topic, and the title of the today important topic is healthcare financing model. While any government or healthcare system provide the healthcare services to their community or to their pupils, through which mechanism they finance their healthcare system. Last we will go to discuss in detail about this healthcare system model, how it is work. The healthcare system model is a three main pole. The first pole is the healthcare financing, health financing within healthcare system, within healthcare system. Okay, so under this first arm of the left arm, what are we will do, how we will healthcare finance within the healthcare system? The first one, we will resource generation. We will do the resource generation. Definitely, whenever any community or any pupil or the community or the pupil will be the financed by within the healthcare system, so for that you should first one to generate the revenue, how the resources you will be generate. So to keep these are the three mechanisms, and these three mechanisms you should keep member with these three abbreviations CPP. So C is for the collection of revenue. The first one, collection of revenue. The collection of the revenue, how you will collect the revenue for your healthcare financing? Definitely by the taxes, by the charity, or by the funding, and the so on, etc. So the first one, and within the healthcare financing, when you generate the resources, definitely you will collect the revenue, and they collect the revenue. These are the three examples which is I shared with you all. And the second one is the P. The second P is for the pooling. When you collect the revenue, then definitely you pool the revenue. Pool means is a distribute or allocate. Distribute or allocate the resources. Allocate the resources where it is needed. And the last one is the purchasing. This last P is for the purchasing. So what you will purchase for your healthcare financing to provide the healthcare services to your community under the healthcare financing model? Definitely you will purchase the HR, human resource, and the human resource is the one is the technical, and the second one is the working, and the second one is the medicine. Okay, and the technologies, medicine, inventories, whatever they needed, you should have to purchase by this first one is the collection of the revenue. And what you will do for these three mechanisms, which is the under the resource allocation, so you should have to need of the good governance, the good stewardship. The first one is the need, you have the need the stewardship, governance, and the oversight. Without the good governance and good stewardship or the oversight, strict monitoring and supervision or the evaluation, these three mechanisms will be deteriorated. When the good governance or stewardship or oversight, you should allocate on these three mechanisms, what it will be the good output? It is the quality services. The quality services will be the output of the by this resource allocation. So what are the benefit the community will get from this? What are the benefit they will get from these three mechanisms? So, and the middle pool of the healthcare financing model is the universal intermediate goal. You will be achieve intermediate goal you will be achieved during the process. During the process of the healthcare financing model, you should keep this ETTA. Now, what is the ETTA? The ETTA is, first one is the equity of resource allocation, or you can say distribution. Okay, it means the resources which is you have been collected by the revenue generation, so it should be allocated or distributed in the community or the people according to their needs. If any community, the number of the cases of the diseases which are coming, which can be controlled by the primary prevention, and 25% cases are coming at the tertiary level. So as being a good governance or stewardship, the resources you should be allocate the majority of the resources towards the primary prevention, as compare the 25% resources you should allocate for the tertiary level. So this is the mechanism equity. Equity means allocate the resources according to the needs. And the second one is the efficiency. You should maintain the efficiency during the intermediate or during the procedure through the intervention. As being a good governance or good stewardship, you should always adopt the cost efficient or cost effective intervention. Okay, or you can say drugs or vaccine or so on, HR, so on. As being a good governor, you should always adopt those intervention, those drugs or those medicine or those technologies which is give the good maximum output and the minimum resources. And the last one is the transparency. This is very important. This is a very important and burning issues nowadays. Transparency and accountability of the universal health coverage is the main components. As being a good governance or the good stewardship, you should have to keep the check and balance, strict check and balance, and you should always stop the leakage of resources. How you can stop the leakage of resources? You should always, the first one, you should always post or appoint honest and the integrity you should be maintained within the healthcare system. And the second one, you should always control the embezzlement, nepotism, cornyism, and then the undue favoritism, okay, kickbacks. These all the ways or the method which are running, and especially in the developing countries, where the leakage of the resources always will happen, where they deteriorate the health coverage intermediate goal. You should have to strict the transparent and the strict monitoring and accountability mechanism you should be adopt within your healthcare system, on which by which you can maintain, you can also keep check and balance on the corruption. You should always hire or post a honest person. You should always control the embezzlement, nepotism, cornerism, and then the undue favoritism, and then kickbacks. During the kickbacks, you can the kickbacks is mostly happen in the purchasing department and the procurement, while the governance or the governance level, when they take the kickbacks and they purchase the substandard medicine or substandard inventories, then definitely it will affect on the quality services output. So, and the second one, you should always give the protection to the whistleblowers. The whistleblowers is the main key informants, which is give the information at to the stewardship level or to the governance level about the leakage of the resources. So, as being a good healthcare financing model, you should always give the protection or appreciation to the whistleblowers. And what is the left right arm of the healthcare financing is the financing coverage goal. This is the ultimate for goals. Under this arm of the under financing coverage, or we should always keep the what are the components UN, FP, and EF, and the Q. By this mechanism, you can keep the what are the procedure will be happen under this right side of the arm of the healthcare financing model. UN is a utilization of needs. It means what are the resources you have been allocated for the needs of the any community or the people. It should be utilized by the community. How you can utilization should be the increase. Then the 3 A's. 3 A's will be by the 3 A's improvement. You can is the availability, and the second one is the access, and the third one is the affordability. By 3 A's, you can increase the utilization of the needs. If it is available for the 24 and 7 hours, and it is the access is in the reach of the people, then the people can reach very easily to fulfill their needs, so the utilization of the need will be increased. And the third one is the affordable, is the cheaper, or is the cost is the affordable by the people. Okay, and the third one is the financial, the second one is the financial protection and efficiency in finance. This is the very major and key components of the financial coverage goal. Whenever the healthcare services will be provided by the healthcare system to their community and the people, whenever they will get or access the healthcare services, they will not fall down in the hardship of the health expenditure. This is the healthcare financing protection model, the financial health protection mechanism over here. It means it's a wholly solely is the responsibility of the government or the good governance to provide the healthcare services in the form of the Bismarck model, through the Beveridge model, through the National Health Insurance Scheme, or so minimize the oops. So by this mechanism you can provide the financial protection or efficient protection to your community or to your people. And the last one is the quality improvement. Quality improvement is the last financial coverage of the goal under the right arm of the healthcare finance model. The quality improvement, how the quality should be will be improved when at the initial level, when you purchase the good HR, good expert people, means the expert nurses, the expert doctors, the specialist consultant, and you will purchase a standard medicine or a standard inventories. Definitely it will provide the good output in the form of the quality services, and the quality improvement will be improved. And the second one, during the intermediate goal, when you will maintain the transparency and accessibility, the transparency and the accountability you will be adopt or will be implement strictly, then definitely the quality will be improved in the last. I hope in the today lecture is you clear your concept about the healthcare financing model. What are the healthcare financing model? Healthcare financing model is a model which is run in all over the world. It is a universal model. Through this universal healthcare financing model, the first arm or the left arm is the resource generation. How you will resource generation the resources. Under the resource generation, you should keep by the abbreviation CPP. The first is the collection of the revenue, and this P is for the pooling, and the second P is the purchasing. So these three mechanisms should be monitored or the evaluated by the good governance and good stewardship. And whenever you will keep the good oversight on all these three, so what will be the quality services, you will be the good output, you will give the good output, the quality services, the community and the people will get the benefit in the form of the intermediate, the process level. The middle pool is the universal intermediate goal. Universal intermediate goal coverage, how you will get by the ETTA. The first one is the equity of the resource allocation, means whenever you allocate the resources, it should be on the need base. And the second one is the efficiency, the efficiency model, or the cost efficient and cost effective intervention, medicine or vaccine or the HR you should be purchase or adopt. And the third one is the transparency and accountability you should be keep in the every level. And the last pool, which is the right side, is the financing coverage goal. In the financing coverage goal, you should maximize the utilization of the need. You can maximize the utilization of the need by the 3 A's: availability, accessibility and affordability. You will increase of your healthcare services. It is also increase, ultimately it will increase the utilization of the needs. And the second one is the financial protection and efficient financing is the very key components. And the last one is the quality improvement. The quality of the services should be improved, is the coverage, is the financial coverage goal. So, and the last I request to press the subscribe my YouTube channel HPH and press the bell icon. By the pressing the bell icon, you will get my new lecture as soon as I upload on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz. Take care of yourself.